Although they're talking maybe selling Paramount as well. So I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's selling or buying. I mean, we're on the precipice of a huge paradigm shift in terms of how the entertainment industry is going to look. And then on top of all of that, I mean, so COVID drove everybody out of the theaters. So theaters are struggling now. It's going to become like more of a niche thing. Like, who was I watching? I was watching an interview with somebody. Oh, it was Kevin Smith, actually. It was Kevin Smith. He said likely what's going to happen with theaters is going to become like Broadway, where it used to be everybody would go to see shows on Broadway, and now it's more of a special occasion thing. He says that's likely what's going to happen with theaters. It'll just be you have a few. I mean, on the plus side, that means I guess we'll see like instead of the 30 screen multiplexes, we'll get back to the movie palaces, where it's more of an evening out at the movies, like a big event thing, like it used to be back in the day. So it's like kind of like things are coming full circle. But the difference being it won't be so cheap that you can go every week unless you're rich or have some kind of movie pass deal, I guess. But it's not going to be the way it was before the pandemic. So we had that. And then, of course, all the strikes and everything else. And the studios floundering and panicking. We got the whole landscape of streaming services imploding, and then on top of all this, we have all this shit happening with AI. Some of which is good, some of which is not good. I refuse to paint it with just a broad brush of it's evil. It's like, well, the technology itself isn't evil. It's all about how it's used. But anyway, that's going to change everything. And people were shitting on Ashton Kutcher recently for some of the things he said about AI and how he was playing around with Sora and stuff. And basically what he said was what I've been saying the whole fucking time, is that we're just a few years away from, give me a movie about blah, 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 little prompt, this style of music, this style of visuals. Actually, no, make it a cartoon. Make it a cartoon. And, that's it. You type your script up in Chat GPT, feed it into Sora, do an AI soundtrack. But you know what's going to happen is we're going to have software that amalgamates all of that. So it'll be literally a single unified movie maker program that you input your prompt into, and it barfs out an entire movie or a series or whatever. We're like 5 years away from that. Yes, I will say that. I will put that on the record. 5 years. And that's probably a generous estimate. I think it's actually going to be sooner than that because they are pushing hard to make that happen. So that's going to further change the landscape of entertainment, where you will have a certain segment of the population. And this is what Ashton Kutcher was saying. It's like, why would I go and spend all this money to go see a movie when I can just stay at home, type in a few prompts, and generate my own movie, in a short period of time, however long it takes to render it. But there will be a segment of people for whom that will be sufficient. That will be all the entertainment they want or need. Just fast food, junk food. No artistic integrity to it, really. It's all just diversion. Distraction, but it's not even about, people are getting too hung up on the artistic integrity thing. That's not what this is about. This is about how the technology will be used by the people, by the masses, and there will be a segment of the population for whom that will be sufficient for to meet their entertainment needs, and they'll be perfectly happy to just use that. Maybe they'll do a mix. I mean, it's kind of like now we're all about physical media, but we do a mix of streaming and physical media, right? So we'll now have a third option: streaming, physical media, or I'm just going to make my own movie tonight. Okay, tell me when it's done. Give me a twist ending, yeah. And AI M. Night Shyamalan just pops up at the end and says, twist! Or Chubby Checker shows up and does the twist.